Crypto, the future of money, the revolution against banks, and that get-rich-quick scheme your cousin keeps DMing you about while he's still pulling the closing shift at Applebee's. If crypto were a Tinder date, it'd be the guy who calls himself an entrepreneur but is really just selling solar panels door to door. Yeah, if you couldn't tell already, I hate crypto. And by the end of this 4-minute video, I'm confident I can convince you that the entire cryptocurrency industry is the single biggest scam of our generation. Let's start at the beginning. The origins of crypto go back to 1983, when David Chaum proposed eCash, an anonymous electronic money system. For the next 20 years, crypto lurked in the shadows like that charity fundraiser waiting outside Whole Foods. Then 2009 hit. Satoshi Nakamoto mined the first Bitcoin, and the nerds rejoiced. Suddenly, a decentralized, government-free, bank-hating digital utopia was born. A currency for the people, free from greedy banks, the ultimate middle finger to the traditional financial system. At least that was the promise. Fast forward to today, January 2026, and the reality looks nothing like that dream. Take Bitcoin, the North Star of crypto. It's been 17 years since launch, and it still has basically zero widespread real-world utility as money. Sure, you can technically buy a luxury watch or pay a freelancer in some restricted country. But for everyday life, groceries, rent, coffee, nope. There are hundreds of millions of businesses worldwide, yet only a tiny fraction, maybe tens of thousands, actually accept Bitcoin directly. And even when they do, it's usually through a processor that instantly converts it to dollars. As a currency, it's useless on a grand scale. High volatility, high fees, rampant fraud, technically it works. But it's like mowing your lawn with nail clippers. The real role of Bitcoin isn't revolutionary money. It's a speculative asset, driven purely by supply and demand. Kinda like gold, except gold has had intrinsic value assigned to it for thousands of years, while Bitcoin isn't even old enough to rent a car. So if it's just a speculative asset, at least it's a good investment, right? Wrong. Sure, early holders made insane gains, but that ship has largely sailed. For every Bitcoin success story, there are thousands of worthless meme coins. Platforms like CoinGecko have tracked millions of coin listings, and over 500,000 of them are now dead, trading at zero. Not down 90%, but completely gone. And unlike a failed stock, where you might get some asset recovery, a failed crypto